driving to work, day job. I worked both jobs today. Really tired. We had a bowling league last night. We're not very good. But we go, and everybody else is just slightly better at not being good. It's like a beginner league. But went to the doctor, the weight loss doctor, yesterday. Got weighed and measured and stood on this weird machine where it did your densities and stuff like that. I don't know. So they want to do blood work because I'm 42 and they're not sure if it's perimenopause or if it's a hormone imbalance from getting my tubal litigation 2 years ago. But I am now dealing with new things, physically and everything like that, and it needs to be addressed while working on the weight loss. So when I was dieting before, a lot of it was, like 85-90% focusing on, the carbs, the net carbs, and all my macros, and I lost weight pretty well. But that was years ago. That was almost 5 years ago. And now I've hit a point where I'm growing the little hairs on my chin, and I've got like this excessive dry skin on my face that's more than just the dermatitis stuff I've got. Like it seems a bit extra. My eye vision is changing. So probably I get my eyes checked again in the next few months too, but I don't know when I've got time for that. But I've noticed my vision changing. There's still a lot of just little things that are building up that's making me lean towards it's perimenopause. Based on my research and knowing people that have gone through all of that, and that drastically affects the ability to lose weight on your own. The doctor said that based off of my insurance, which is a more difficult insurance to work with, that I can either change mid-year, somewhere during the summer, or I'm trying to keep my camera at a slight angle because if it goes down, you don't see my face. Or I would be most likely approved for one of the shots that they have. So there's that. And on top of that, I'm going back into getting mental health help so I can get properly diagnosed with stuff, because I am firmly convinced you don't give 2 kids ADHD and autism if you don't have it yourself. And I've never been tested for any of that. So I'd like to be tested for all of that. That would probably explain a lot if I am, which is okay. But in the process of that, they would likely be putting me back on medications, which I haven't been on in probably 15 years, maybe a little less than that. More like 10, 12. And that also can affect weight loss because a lot of those medications will make you retain water or do the opposite. Some of the medications make you sick or make you don't eat that much, and according to the doctor, my body is basically in a fight or flight mode where it doesn't know when my next meal is going to come from, so it's holding on to it. And instead of most people's logic, oh, well, you only eat like a meal and a half or 2 meals a day, you should be losing weight, especially being on your feet at night, which completely defeats the whole in versus out theory of, oh, if I just exercise and practically starve myself, my body's retaining it because my body doesn't know what to do. It is basically in a panic mode. On top of that, with 2 jobs and not sleeping well, it doesn't matter what I eat and when I eat. Nothing's helping. I can't do this on my own. So I have a dietitian. I literally have a list of foods that I have to stick to for the next 5 weeks. It's different pages. So I have week 1 and 2 is a list of things that I'm only allowed to eat. If it's not on the list, I can't have it. And then I have week 3, week 4, and week 5. And then I have a list of things that can become sugars in the body that most people probably don't know are sugars because it's a whole page. I know most of them because we've had to deal with that with the keto. You had to memorize what turns into sugar. So the lady said that because I've done keto and because I've done Mediterranean, that I'm already ahead of the game. Like, I understand dieting. I understand what I'm supposed to have. I understand all of that. But now I have to take a different approach because most likely my body is different. I'll be needing different medications. I'll be needing, I'm in a different environment as far as work, where one is stationary and one is running around. And I have different sleep patterns. So everything's different with me now. So now I have to figure it out all over again. I know my ortho wants to see me back in a couple of months. The weight loss doctor wants to see me back in May, like middle of May. And my dietitian does telehealth. I think she calls me in April. And then I've got mental health. See if my insurance will cover, which I'm pretty sure it will. Because the clinic specifically takes my insurance. I've got that in hopefully April. I don't know. I mean, the first appointment literally is on the 1st. But that's just for like financials and seeing if I qualify and what I qualify for and how often I can go to appointments and that kind of thing. All of which can be easily done. Also, my weight loss doctor, who clearly has done weight loss himself because his picture on his lanyard, he's like at least 100 pounds heavier in that picture. So whatever he's doing clearly worked. And he wants me to do a sleep study. Never done one of those before, but he said how you sleep also affects weight loss and weight gain. And despite all my efforts right now, I'm not losing, I'm gaining. I'm gaining. And I'm on my protein shakes, and I'm eating my salads, and I'm running around in the afternoons, and I'm trying not to eat so late at night, and if it is, it's a protein. It's a light protein, not a heavy protein. like exactly like the dietitian said, and I'm gaining. So there's more factors than that. But aside from that, work is going well. We are dealing with a problem employee. Alright guys, are we going to ride our brakes all morning, or are we going to go to work? Can we go to work, please? Well, a long line of cars just riding their brakes on each other. I honestly don't know the outcome of this problem employee, but he needs to go, like, really bad. Nobody likes him. Nobody can get along with him because of his personality and how he treats people. And if he were any other regular employee, he'd probably be fired by now, but at most he's been written up. Because the big problem is he's a new manager. And he's only like 3 months in, and he's learned nothing. We have noticed. Like, literally, he refuses training. He's learned absolutely nothing. He cannot help anyone. He cannot train an associate. He refuses to help out. He leaves whenever he feels like. It could be hours before his shift is supposed to end. It's I don't know how he's in management, how he even got to that point. Somebody gave him a break and it looked good on a resume, or his resume is fake. I don't know. But I call BS on all of it. And that's what I'm going to say about that. Aside from that, why did your headlights turn off when you hit your turn signal? I noticed that, buddy. I saw that. That's freaking weird. Oh, 25 miles per hour through here. Slow down. Higher fines when it's flashing. You better slow down, buddy. School back there, which is weird that this is on the main road. Is there an in school sign somewhere? There it is. Anyway, it's rainy today, and that's exactly how my mood is, because I know spring is close. It's gotta be within the next 10-15 days, because I had the worst pressure in my face going on. This spring season is going to be awful. It's going to be awful. I can feel it. But I'm looking forward to warmer weather. It's going to be nice. Just turn my wipers up now that we got some sprinkles. I'm going to be late to work because I couldn't find a work shirt for tonight's job. So I have no work shirt. I'm wearing whatever I'm wearing. I might have a work shirt in the car. It's probably not the cleanest thing. It is what it is. I have my water with me. I've got 2 protein drinks, shakes. I've taken my daily vitamins this morning. So I started daily vitamins. Taking those this morning. I've got my new shoes that I haven't worn. I mean, I got them like months ago, but I haven't worn them. And these shoes that I'm wearing now, they're starting to rip apart because it's not very well made. Yay for Walmart. But I gotta put the inserts in these, and I gotta start breaking them in. So I'm probably gonna do that today. I don't know if I want to throw these away or just use them like around town until they officially fall apart. I mean, why not? I got shoe inserts to put in there for high arches. I'll try those out. I haven't worn those before. Oh, hiccups. Goodness. But anyway, much the same. Weight-wise, unfortunately, I'm gaining until hopefully we can figure my medications and everything else out and get my blood work done. He said I've got a couple weeks to do my blood work anyway, but the sooner the better. And he actually gave me a location that is kind of like a walk-in clinic that I can do it. And I have a 1-hour lunch break during the days, so I can just go over there and get it done and then get back to work. Which sounds awful, but when you have a sitting day job, you're sitting around and you can eat at your desk, which is the downfall to a lot of people trying to diet, is they have a sitting day job. I mean, regardless of being in like physical pain or limitations or whatever, it works against you when it comes to weight loss, because you're sitting there and you're probably snacking all day and you're not realizing it. And you're also not like moving around. So I need to take my arthritis meds. I need a refill of my arthritis meds. I gotta call that in. I might have to like transfer all of my medications and stuff over to my day jobs area so that I can just easily go pick up my stuff and not have to figure out how I'm gonna get it or have Robert have to do it. I don't know. My brain hurts so much trying to figure all of this out and do all of this as one person. So burnt out. But I'm almost at work, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna upload this. I'll keep you guys updated as always.